welcome back to Susan's Kitchen Corner. On this episode, we're going to make stock, and this is my husband.
Hi.
And he's going to be my helper for today because stock is very time-consuming. So he's going to be my peeler and shredder and whatever, as I need him. Anyway, so I'm going to put him to work by the first ingredients we're going to need is carrots. So here's the carrots. Where's the peeler? Got it. Peeler, and take the ends off. Okay, so what we're going to do now is stock is made by saving bones and chicken bones. So anytime you have chicken, barbecue chicken, any type of chicken, save the bones. Stop, put them in the freezer until you have about 7 to 8 pounds. With this recipe, you're going to need one of these. This is going to be. This is it. You can't do you can do stock in the little pot, but when you make stock, you usually want to make a lot of it. So what we're going to do is I got 7 pounds of everything. Well, not everything, but this is from the freezer. This is just bones, and more bones. So this is all the bones from all the meals I've ever made. So we're gonna put that in there, and I thawed them out so they can you just put them all into this pot. Let me get those all in, and I'll tell you the rest of the ingredients. So here's our humongous pot of bones, which makes delicious stock. Okay. Now let's get rid of this. The other ingredients we're going to need: onion, whole head of garlic, handful of cilantro, brain fart. What is this called?
Celery root?
No,
Ginger.
Ginger. There you go. Ginger. Couldn't get it out. He was right. Well, I didn't say celery root. Bay leaves. Lots of spices. You already been introduced to the carrots. Now introduced to the mushrooms. So probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The mushrooms. If you want less, you can have less. Celery. Okay, my husband's got the carrots done. Now, when making stock, this is going to cook for 8 hours completely. So what we're going to do is we're going to chop up the carrots. Thank you. And can you peel off? We're going to need about 1 inch or more of the something. I cannot get it out today. I know what this is. I've said it dozens of times, but it just doesn't want to come.
Ginger.
Ginger. I'm having ginger problems. Okay, can you please peel this for me? Okay, so we're going to do with the carrots. We're going to chop them. And should just like this and stick them in there. And if you have to, smash it. None of the vegetables that are going in here, like push it down, none of the vegetables that are going in here get saved. This all cooks down. So, you can't peel that? Okay, I'll have you peel this then. So we don't use this part of the celery root. Just work it. Yep, that's it. Okay, so we're going to do with the mushrooms. Oh yeah, let's get the garlic in. Garlic, just chop the top off. Like that. Take the skin off. Just give me something. Stick it in. Okay, we're going to chop the mushrooms in half. Celery root can be a pain in the ass to peel because it is a root and there's a lot of little fissures in it. But this is where a husband comes in to do it. Okay, let's peel that onion. Oh, one more mushroom. Top, bottom. You can actually see what I'm doing. Cut it in half. And take the skin off. Now there says there isn't a lot of room at the top. We're gonna mince this, not mince it, but just coarsely chop it. And again, there's no rhyme or reason to coarsely chopping it. Are you having celery root for tea?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think it's almost done.
Okay. Okay, so, and then as you can see, here's the celery root, which my husband has, like parts like this, just take your knife and cut them out. No big deal. Think of it celery root like a potato. So we're going to chop that. Just coarsely chop it. No rhyme or reason. Watch the fingers. Put it on top, maybe drop some on the floor. Again, just throw everything in. Basically, making stock is like broth. Just chop it and chuck it. No rhyme or reason. There's the, see how I just chopped it into a little spot? There's no reason. If you want to go crazy on this onion, just go chop, 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 chop. There's no rhyme or reason to chop it. You don't have to chop it perfect. Just get in there and mutilate it. Okay, see if we got everything. Let's get some celery. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 5 celery. I got a really scrawny celery right here. So don't lose them on the floor, and I just did. Okay, well, get that later. You aren't a real cook until you drop stuff on the floor. Okay, so just basically chop that up. No rhyme or reason, because again, none of this is going to get saved. This is all basically going to get one more. Okay, now since we're making stock, there goes another piece. We're going to do something a little different. Well, not really that much different. Since it's a lot more liquid, we got cinnamon, so we're going to put about a tablespoon of cinnamon in. Like, this is not going to be heaping. This is going to be under heaping. So just keep it level. Tablespoon of coriander seed. Now if you don't have these, you don't have to have them. If you just have cinnamon or pepper, that's fine. This is celery seed. And I want to open this up and get a couple of bay leaves out. And then tarragon. I like a lot of spices because the more spices you put in, this is tarragon, tablespoon of tarragon, the more and warmer fuzzy. Now my husband's adding something. There, thank you. Oh, perfect, great. Okay, the more the merrier. Not a tablespoon of chili powder. Not a tablespoon. Okay, we don't want to burn our. Thank you. Mouth. Okay, let's see what else. Did I get the ginger? No, I didn't get the ginger. Okay. Where's the peeling unit? Where's the? Okay. You peel the ginger. Almost forgot the ginger. It is hard to peel when it's an inch. Okay, almost done. And it doesn't matter if there's a little bit of skin hanging on, like outside. Chop it as best you can. This ginger is really fibrous, but just stick it in. Okay, so we got did we get the Mexican oregano? I don't think we did. So let's do a tablespoon of that, Mexican oregano. Cinnamon, celery seed, tarragon. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's it. This is. Thank you. This is the majority of it. Bones, veggies, carrots, celery, onion. You can put. Some people put cheese, like Parmesan cheese, the rind. You can do that. A little bit of that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add water. Try not to get water on the computer. We're going to fill this thing all the way to the top. Watching the timer so it doesn't go over. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring this to a boil. And when it starts boiling, we're going to turn it down to a simmer. Now, you leave the lid on. You gotta watch this because the water is going to be right up towards the lid. So you gotta be careful. And the thing is, it will boil down a lot. Not yet. It will boil down a lot. So when the water, when you bring it to a boil, take the lid off. And then when the water boils down to about an inch or two, you can put the lid back on. Because if you put the lid on while it's in the simmer stage and the water's up to here, like here, this area, well not that, but right here, it will boil over. Okay, almost got it all the way full. And again, 8 hours. And actually, if you want, you can let this boil even longer. The longer the thing, well, I don't think we're going to let it boil for 24 hours, but I guess you could. But 8 hours is long enough, and it's going to make your house smell so good. Okay. So, let's actually leave it about maybe an inch or 2 inches. As you can see there, it's not all the way. So, and if you want, take your hands, squish it down as hard as you can, and get spices all over your fingers. Okay, now I did something bad. I'll be right back.